You know, it's funny, being here on the banks of the Mississippi River, it kind of reminds me of a story that took place in Ketchikan, Alaska. And the only way I ended up in Ketchikan, Alaska was because my wife's grandparents in 2005 decided they're going to take the whole family on a cruise. And listen, I was $126,000 in debt. I had started 2 businesses and both were failing. They just weren't making it. And I was pretty frustrated. And I got to tell you, I was in a bit of a dark place. And I could not have afforded a cruise to Alaska. But thankfully, my wife's family paid for it, and we ended up there. We were newlyweds, right, broke, and we're walking on the shore there in Ketchikan, Alaska, and I see all these like crab fishermen. They're casting out a net, and then they'll pull the net in, and they'll pull out a crab or two and throw it in a 5-gallon bucket. So as we're walking along, I see this one guy, older gentleman. He's got a 5-gallon bucket, and he's got a little bit of water in there, and he's got the lid to the bucket sitting on the ground. And he's casting his net in the water. He waits for a while, and he pulls out some crabs, and he puts them in the bucket. When I look inside, I see about 5 or 6 crabs, all just kind of piled up. And there was this one crab that seemed pretty ambitious to me. And this little guy was crawling on top of all the other crabs real slowly. And then when he got to the very top, he started reaching up for the rim of that bucket and pulling itself up. Now, when I saw this, of course, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I got to tell this crab fisherman that his crab is about to make a break for it and probably run right back into the ocean. And so I go, hey, sir, you're about to lose one of your crabs. You might want to do something. Put a lid on it. He goes, watch what happens next. And as this little ambitious crab is trying to free itself and pull itself up and over the rim of the bucket, all the other crabs in the bottom reach up, grab it by its hind legs, and pull it right down, right? Now, in that moment, my wife is standing right there next to me, and I'm hitting her, and I'm saying, can you believe what's happening here? Can you see what just happened? We all have crabs like that in our lives, right? We all have people that want to pull us down. We all have negative people, doubters, haters, people who criticize us, people who don't think we'll make it because you're not smart enough, you didn't go to school for that, you don't have the money to afford that, you don't have the resources, you don't have the experience. You gotta be like that little ambitious crab. Shake off the fucking haters and the criticizers and the doubters and surround yourself with badasses who are rooting for you and want to see you succeed.